There may come a day when the pain is too hard to bear. There may come a day when it seems like nobody cares. Just remember, you'll find a way and you'll find the strength to carry on.
Hello, everybody. It's me, your Broadway buddy, Ben Cameron. So excited that you're here joining us today for another edition of The Thankful Project. The Thankful Project, if you're not familiar yet, is all about this incredible album put together by two great members of our theater community, Steven Skeels and Jerad Bortz, who are incredible gentlemen, great friends, and very good friends of mine. And they have a remarkable story that led to the production of this album and this incredible music. And I would like to introduce them to you now so they can tell you a little bit more about it. So welcome to the screen, prolific songwriter and actor Steven Skeels and Broadway baby Jerad Bortz.
Hey!
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, my friend.
It's good to see you.
I love the title Broadway baby. Let's consider me still a baby.
Absolutely. Forever young, my friend. Forever young. Broadway baby.
Oh, there it is. Pull it back.
Walking off my tired feet. I'm happy to see you guys. Today feels like a good day to be thankful.
Yeah.
I think the first thing to address for people who are tuning in today is your remarkable journey, the challenges that you have faced in your life in the last couple of years, which led to this beautiful piece of art and collection of music. If you can tell us a little bit about that, that'd be great.
Sure. Yeah. Back in 2018, February 2018, we were involved in a car accident, which, split my life, that like two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took this one. Ended up with a spinal cord injury from a fractured vertebrae in my neck, which has left me paralyzed from the chest down. And that was 2.5 years ago. And the theater community, as they always are, is incredible the way they rally around any member who has sort of fallen on hard times. And that definitely happened for us. So the idea of what can we do for them? Because, we're so used to being a part of that community, being part of the people who lift up and give. So after receiving so much, we wanted to give back. So we came up with this idea of finding our fanciest Broadway friends to record music of Steven's, which is something that we've always sort of, as a couple, collaborate on. It's a part of our relationship. One of the stitches in our fabric is working together on music. So this seemed like a great way to sort of give back and as well as heal and have something to talk about besides this tragic accident, which has consumed so much of our life. So this was a bright spot each time we were able to get into the studio, record a song. And that's what the Thankful Project is. 22 tracks. It's an album. It's so eclectic. Anywhere from pop, rock, dance music, traditional musical theater, ballads, up tempos. We're really excited to share it with you.
It really is. And 22 tracks is a lot of music.
A lot of music. A lot of musicians.
Yeah, people don't crank that out these days.
And it all was helmed by Lynn Pinto, who
is the head of the Carols for a Cure album. She created that 25 years ago now, I think. Yeah, this will be the 26th season. So got together with her and we co-produced the album and she executive produced the album.
And you have had incredible support from the Broadway community because you are both so very, very well loved. And this is exciting. As you were mentioning, Jerad, you've had a lot of called upon your very fanciest of Broadway friends to join you to make some music.
We have the fanciest.
And they responded to the call and have joined us on the Thankful Project here and have dropped some of these hot tracks for us and talked about it. So I think I can speak for all three of us that we are out of our minds. We're about to lose our wigs. We're so excited about the fact that the legendary one and only wizard that is Mr. Ben Vereen is here today.
Woo!
Hello.
Hey! Hello, my friend. Wearing my Funny Lady today shirt in memory of you being in Funny Lady with Barbara. So that's why.
Okay. I'm wearing my orange to commemorate the spirit of the monks to be with you always.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I'll take it.
I love it. So Ben, you actually got outside of the Wicked World, which we all were able to enjoy being a part of that project with you, you had a special connection with Stephen and Jerad shortly following the accident. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's true. I looked up at I call it my healing grounds. It's called Kessler Rehabilitation Center, and there they were. And I said, what happened? And the work began. You know, for me, being there and being where he is now or has been, I know what it is to come back from that place. I know what it is to lay there and wonder, will I ever? Can I ever? And we must remember that we can. Sheila Rivera said it to me. She said, I said, will I ever dance again? She said, you'll dance again, but you'll dance differently. And viva la difference.
Mm-hmm.
So when I read it to Jerad, I read it to Steve, every day I tried to encourage them in my way, but they don't understand something. Their spirit encouraged me. I go in their room and it was wrapped with spirituality. And I loved that. That lifted me up. But seeing him work in the gym lifted me up. It lifted everybody there up. And so therefore, when they asked me to do this, I was floored. And when they told me, he wrote me a song that of my words that I encouraged them with, I was floored. They didn't see it, but I dropped a tear or two.
And it was this song. The song was based on your words and something that you would continually say to them to keep their spirits up during that time at Kessler. Can you tell me a little bit, Ben, about your take and your feeling about the song that you recorded for this?
My take. Having been where I have been, where Jerad is now, I haven't had 3 accidents in one day. And laying in that bed and wondering if I'd ever do what I do again. And I realized that all I have is today. And what I must do today is the best I can do. I can't do no more than that. Through all things in life, even now when I'm going through in my life, I realize that I must wake up in the morning and do this day and be blessed in this day. And it's just today. It's just today. Whatever happens, comes my way, I'll deal with it. But there's always tomorrow. There's looking towards tomorrow. So I accept today in its fullness, in its pain, and its sorrow, and its tears, and its joy, and its laughter. I accept it.
I think
that's what carries me through. And so when I got this song, I was floored. I was really floored because it's really how I feel. It's my testimony, if I may. It's my testimony to life. It's just today. Whatever you're going through out there, whatever you're going through, I know right now we're in this thing called a pandemic. I know right now my fellow artists are out of work. I know right now the Broadway theater is dark, but that's just today. That's not all of our lives. It's just today. And that's enough for today. Let us enjoy this period let us do something while we're in the space of seeming nothingness to do. This is the space where we create. In the beginning, they say that God stepped out of space to nothing a void and said, let there be. We're in that space now. Let us be. Let it be. Let that creativity just stir up inside whatever way it's going to come out. Whatever way it's going to express itself, let it express itself. Who are we to stand in the way of the great creator? We are the masters of the great creator. That's all I got to say. Did I say too much?
Not at all. No. I'm in. I want to hear you talk. You're lifting my spirit up just by listening to you speak about this.
Thank you. Well, I have to, for me, especially right now. I do know what I'm going through.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of your superpowers.
What?
I think that's one of your superpowers, your ability to raise people's spirits and connect people.
Superpower. It's all about superpower. We do not do this without each other. We need each other. I can't do my thing without you. We need each other. We are our brothers and sisters keepers. We are.
And I think that's what this project is all about. And I think that's no better way to move forward at this time than to let's enjoy this incredible song that that Stephen has written for Mr. Ben Vereen from the Thankful Project.
Can we talk? We all know that in life there are ups and there are downs. And sometimes the downs are so hard we can't see our way up. Well, that's the reason for this song. Listen. There may come a time when we stumble, crumble, and fall. There may come a time when we think there's no hope at all. Just remember, it's always darkest just before the dawn. There may come a day when the pain is too hard to bear. There may come a day when it seems like nobody cares. Just remember, you'll find a way and you'll find the strength to carry on. You must have hope when the demons are clouding your mind. You'll find peace. It will all work out in time. Dare to dream. There is a power coming your way. Just believe and remember, the pain is just for today. There may come a night when we're searching and can't find the light. There may come a night when the stars no longer shine bright. Just remember, love's always here. It's crystal clear. You will see. You must have hope when the demons are clouding your mind. You'll find peace. It will all work out in time. Dare to dream. There's a power coming your way. And remember, the pain, babies, it's just for the day. It doesn't last always. There's a power inside of you, a power inside of me. Call it God, call it Allah, call it Buddha, call it the great divine, but call on it, it works. And when you've done that, stand. Stand, babies. Stand. Oh, you must have faith. When the demons are clouding your mind, you'll find peace. It will all work out in time. Dare to dream. There's a power coming your way. And just remember the pain. The pain. Oh, the pain is just for the day. Pain does not come to last always. You've done the good work. And that's enough for today.
Wow. That is that is choked up. That's incredibly moving. It's a beautiful song, and what a truly heartfelt, powerful vocal there. I see, Ben, that you're feeling it as well. I'm going to ask Jerad and Stephen. I'm going to ask them, and I think it seems fairly clear, but tell me about how Ben brought this song out of you.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was this great circle of, I showed up to Ben's room. Ben said, yeah, but that's just for today. And then and then, what's funny is that Ben, I was noticing your hat.
Oh,
And then Ben, being the man that he is, stopped by and gave us our very own super enforcer hat, as well as this shirt that says University of Today.
and on the other side, Dreamers that he made for us, which was another thing from his beautiful heart.
So then,
giving, so
then,
loving.
you know what we did? We went to his room and we sang the song "Thankful."
Yes.
Wow.
As a thank you, we went to his room and said, Ben,
thanking him for,
which is very, very my honey. He was like, you know what, let's go. I think Ben would enjoy it. We'll sing him a song. Just tell him how grateful we are for his just support and just, these things. And so we went and sang Thankful for him. And he was like, oh my goodness. And I literally, Ben, I think you said, he's like, will you write me a song?
yes, you did. I said, not only will I write you a song, I will definitely write you a song. And I wrote it so quickly. Just who he is, it's all who he is. Anyone that knows him or has the honor of knowing him in person, or if you've seen him in his film or TV or work, you can see his heart. You can see this is who he is as a human being. He's a healer. He's a prophet in a lot of ways of love and giving and just pouring out love. And it was one of the easiest songs I've ever had to write. I wrote it very, very quickly. He was in my mind and it came just like that. It's truly who he is. And we love him deeply.
I tell you what, I remember being backstage with Mr. Vereen and having him take you in an embrace. And I remember, Ben, you saying, just let it go. Give it all to me. I can take it. And you would hold on to people until they release that energy. And it was so beautiful. And I feel that in this song.
Yeah. It's so important that we do that for each other. We can carry each other. We must embrace each other in times of need, in times of joy. The completion is the circle of love. So I'm honored. Thank you, guys. I'm so thrilled. And it's funny, I hadn't listened to the song a long time, and all my life is hitting the rocks right now. But I know it's just today. It's just today.
Yeah.
And that's enough today. I can breathe into that.
Can breathe into it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I love that so much.
We got a family.
Right?
Guys.
Absolutely.
That chosen family, that great thing that we all learned from theater.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That chosen family. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are chosen.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting thing about we who have chosen to be a part of God's creative aspect of the performing arts. We are the breath of life itself. So therefore, we must keep going. We're going to be discouraged. Don't be. Be encouraged. This is your time to create more than ever before. Let it all out, because a new paradigm is going to be wonderful. We must claim that for each and every one of us along this path, along this road of the performing arts, of the expression of the arts in the world, in the universe. We're that. We're that. So be encouraged. Encouraged. You encourage me.
Isn't that a beautiful thing? Just that circle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of giving and receiving. And that's, again, that's what inspired this whole moment is, being in our lowest moment ever and then receiving so much from people. It's just, you want to give that much back. This has been a healthy 2 years in the making. But that's how much we care. We want to give, and we just keep hurdle after hurdle, jumping over it and finding the right way and the right path for this project. And we're excited to be here today.
Yeah.
So it's going to be bigger than you could imagine. Than you could even imagine, because it's going to touch so many lives. Our lives are going to be expanded because of this. So thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you.
I agree. Jerad, if you can tell us a little bit. So the process of this project is that we're dropping these we'll call them singles as we go along, and the album will be available for people to hear in its entirety soon. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So as we're in this pre-sale period right now, we're featuring 6 of our artists from the 22 tracks. And of course, Ben being one of them. So today, if you go and pre-order the album today on iTunes, you will get this track, Ben Vereen singing For Today, as well as the other tracks that have been released in the previous weeks and the ones after this before we release the album for good. So iTunes is where you can pre-order and get the single today. And then once we've released the album, you can buy it, enjoy it, stream it on all your favorite platforms. But we encourage you to go today, click that button, pre-order it. And the money goes to the Actors Fund as well as Canine Companions for Independence.
Yes.
Actors Fund, for those who, I'm sure everyone, we're preaching to the choir, but they're basically the social services arm of the Broadway community. There for a million different things to help support anyone who's on the downswing. And then Canine Companions for Independence trains service dogs for people with disabilities as well as veterans.
I love it.
And we actually had a couple dogs at Kessler. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. A few bow wow there. But they were so wonderful to the spirits. You know, animals are amazing. They can sense the tragedy within and bring the love. It's beautiful.
Exactly. We're a great organization. So that's where the money that we raise is going to go to.
That's amazing. Well, to all three of you gentlemen, I say thank you very, very much. Thank you for your heart and soul, Mr. Vereen, and for your beautiful.
I just want to commend you, Jerad, commend you, Steve, for putting this out at this particular time in our world's history. This album is going to save a lot of hearts, a lot of souls that need to hear what you're putting out. All 22 songs are inspirational, are feeding our souls, feeding our spirits. So thank you for allowing yourselves to be the channel for this blessing to come upon us. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Well, I think it goes without saying that we like Ben to end every one of these episodes of the Thankful Project by just sharing with each other and everyone who's watching what we're thankful for today. And I think that's pretty on theme. Jerad, what are you thankful for today?
Today I'm thankful for, and look, we're gonna go with simple things. Puzzles have been a wonderful thing that have during the worst of the pandemic and the lockdown, we really were like, don't leave your house. Right now our computer is on a stack of puzzles, and there's still one left for me to do. So I'm gonna say I'm thankful for puzzles.
That's beautiful. What about you, Stephen?
I'm thankful for our beautiful little city of New York, all the little cafes. It almost feels, I was telling Jerad, we were out yesterday eating at a nice little restaurant outside. I said, it feels like Europe, and very, very European when you're there in the summertime. They have all these little outdoor cafes. And I'm thankful that I can walk down the street, even though I see all these people in masks, it gives me hope when I just look and see these little cafes full of life, starting to come back to life. And our city will come back stronger than ever. I do believe that. I do believe that. So I'm grateful for those little cafes.
And Mr. Vereen, if you had to pick one small thing to be thankful for today,
I'm grateful.
I
am very grateful for the ability to have Grubhub.
Hey, there's a good one.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Grubhub. You've been with us this whole pandemic. And so thank you. For those who are afraid to come out, Grubhub will bring you food to you.
The Thankful Project brought to you by Grubhub. Thank you, Dorian. Thank you, Seamless.
Pray. Do not forget meditation and prayer. Foundation of our existence. Let us be thankful for that. Let us not forget that. Let us give praise to the one. Call him God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, whatever you call it, call upon it. There are many trails to the top of the mountain. There's only one mountaintop. Just get on the path and go up that mountain. We'll get there. We'll get through this with flying colors. And oh, the rainbow is coming behind us.
I love that. Well, I'm going to end with saying that I am thankful for a moment in time with Ben Vereen right now. Thank you, sir. And everyone, please support the Thankful Project. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Jerad, Stephen, and Mr. Vereen. I'm your Broadway buddy, Ben Cameron. Have a wonderful evening.
Can I say this quickly?
Please.
By supporting the Thankful Project, you're thanking yourselves.
And that's enough for today.